What's up guys, it's your boy Meat from Demigoons, and today we're going to be talking about basically where to buy the cheapest gear you can find online. And I'm not talking about buy new, I'm talking about used, and somewhat new. Look, I know a lot of people prefer to buy new gear, but for me, I'm a cheap ass, alright? I want to get the best bang for my buck. If I know it's going to be something that's going to be destroyed by me physically, me running up and down hills or doing drills or getting just plain dirty, then obviously I'm gonna have to go with the used route. At the end of the day, are you taking pictures with your gear, or are you actually using it and finding out what's more comfortable for yourself? So far in my lifetime, I think I've done at least a little over 500, 600 transactions online. And so far, I found the #1 place where to do it. And no, this is not a promotional video. This is just me showing you guys what I know and what I buy online, because like I said before, buying stuff online is just really expensive for me. And you know, we're on a budget here, we like to wear jewelry, we like to buy expensive guns, and we gotta get the gear, and half the battle's looking good, am I right? I had my friends and family ask me the same question before, where I buy my gear and stuff. And obviously they know I'm not buying it brand new. And so this is why I hope that this video will help you choose on what you wanted to do with your rigs or setups, because like I said before, it's just gonna be up to you and how much you're willing to pay for it. So there's reasons why I say TacSwap is the best. One, it's been around for over 3 to 4 years now. And like I said, I've watched it grow from Instagram to an actual website. And the owner is very committed to helping us grow into a bigger community where it's more safer to buy firearms, gear, parts, ammo, anything you name it. I've seen sometimes electronics in there, but obviously they're usually tactical related, like drones or cameras. And also the owner is trying his best to make the website a reliable place to buy from and sell. One way that the website has helped to make you more reliable in transactions is that you can become a verified seller. It's where you pay $5 as a fee and you link your credit card on there, and that way the website has your information just in case if someone has a bad deal with you and they can bring it up to the owner. At the same time, it doesn't really skim out all the scammers, but it's just one way of giving the buyer confidence if he's wanted to do like a non-buyer protection transaction. Another thing that they show that is that if you're a new user, on your postings, it will show that the number of days you have joined. So if you were to post something that you wanted to sell or wanting to buy, it would basically show that this user has joined 3 days ago, 5 days ago, 7 days ago. But if you are a verified seller, it would still show that you are a new user. And that's another way to weed out anybody that would be a scammer. I wouldn't say they're all scammers, but obviously the internet is not safe. Another thing that I like about the website is that it shows how many people have viewed your post. So let's say you made a listing and you wanted to find out if it was actually selling or not. You would just look at the corner of the posting and it would show how many viewers have actually seen it. So sometimes you would see up to like 10 to 20,000 people have actually seen it through just one day itself. And another way I see that helping is that if you've already had 40,000 people looking at it and it's been a week or so, you should already know by now you either need to lower the price, figure out how a better way to sell it, or just figure out if you want to sell it or not anymore, because nobody's actually hitting you up. And it's also assurance that you're not being ignored by anybody. The thing is also is that you know that nobody's buying it or it's just been viewed so many times. If you wait for 5 days, you can actually bump the post. That way you do not have to repost the item and it goes all the way top of the page again. But you have to wait 5 days. If you're a verified user, you can pay 25 cents to TacSwap and it would actually bump it every day as much as you want. Another thing would be that, and this is one of my favorites, that there's minimal drama. We've all been in those groups where we've seen somebody selling that's a government related issued item and everybody just want to jump the gun and just immediately accuse someone of stealing. In my mind is that, did you actually watch that person steal it, or do you have proof? Another thing is that there's always that one ignorant person that just doesn't understand laws, and they would just accuse of someone saying they're doing something illegal. And the items I'm talking about would be like night vision, plates, mags, basically anything that just stir up somebody. And the best part is that it's been minimal, and I've only seen that maybe once. And usually if someone is complaining on there, it would be just a bad deal. And that usually gets resolved pretty quickly. You can also have a private messenger where you can actually message these people and talk about their deals or offers or willing to trade anything on there. The main reason why I think they have the private messenger is because once too many people will start commenting onto a post, it will become a hot listing, and that will just attract more people to look at, but at the same time, it's hard to see if anything is sold or not on the post. There's also options when it comes to making your post, to make it a want to buy or a want to sell. So if you use a want to sell, it would actually require a photo to show what you're actually selling. Then you'll put the price. If it's a want to buy, then it'll just be straight text, and so when you're looking on the website, it would actually show as a text instead of a photo, so you immediately look at the text and you can actually read it while just scrolling down onto the website. And this is one of my favorites right here. This is the best one out of all of them. There's literally no ads. Yeah, no ads. Just like you thought there would be one in here. No, I'm kidding. But basically, everybody knows what I'm talking about. You're scrolling at something, then bam! Motherfucker says that your wiener's too small and there's pills, tactical pills that is, that'll make it grow 3 inches longer. Or that I'm just looking at a photo or reading about to message somebody and then bam, another ad that says there's single fathers in my area looking for a good time. And that's what's gonna be on there when you look at the website. Maybe in the future there will be ads, but at the same time, the website's been around for a while and I don't think it's gonna come anytime soon. Hope not, please. So I've listed the good, right? So I was trying to think of other ways that would be for the bad side. So like I was saying earlier about the verified users, who knows? I mean, some bots are willing to pay, or any scammers are willing to pay the $5, willing to link their credit card. It doesn't really help you necessarily to actually getting a good deal or actually being trusted. And that's the same part where you have to use your own judgment. And if you feel like it was an actual scammer or something that's asking for like a social security number, obviously, or your license or anything crazy like that, you can simply just report and they'll actually go up there and they'll figure it out what to do from there. And another bad, technically, would be people posting using the friends and family option of PayPal or a non-protected transaction option. It's okay for me because, like I said, I've done multiple transactions and I've never had a problem like that. I've bought multiple things. Things were like over $1,000 to $2,000, and there's one time I've used friends and family. And the best part of that is that you would just ask the person for their contact number and tell them to send you screenshots of like good transactions, or just post on TacSwap itself and just ask, has anybody done a deal with so-and-so? Can I have some help here? And then people would actually comment on there. It's like, yeah, I've done a transaction with this guy. He's pretty handsome. This guy's look good. At the end of it, I will still be using TacSwap for the next coming years, even if there will be ads in the future. It's just that I've done so many great transactions. There's like I said, some websites just require some crazy requirements to be in their group, and by far this one's the most accessible and most easy to be able to use. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about this video. That way, if newcomers are on here looking for an idea to buy new gear or used gear, just use TacSwap. And use the stuff that I said if you're really wanting to use the website and if you're that nervous, and hopefully this actually helps you get through it. And if you actually use TacSwap, let me know in the comments. If I missed out on anything, also let me know in the comments. So I'll see you again on our next video. I know a few of you guys have been asking, why haven't I been recording videos upstairs into my actual room, my game room / gun room? But we're still waiting for a microphone to come in from Amazon. It's gonna be sound much more clear than it is now. So just be patient for that. And it should be maybe in 1 or 2 weeks, but more upcoming videos will be coming without it. So like I said, guys, just wait for a bit.